Hello, my Drifties. I hope you're doing well. It's an interesting week here in Canada, and if you know, you know. I do appreciate you supporting my Canadian bedtime story channel. It does mean a lot to me. Um, if you are needing to quiet your mind this week, maybe, get some help falling asleep, I hope that my stories can help you do that. There are also playlists, so if you're not really YouTube savvy, you can click on the playlist and it will actually play through all of my stories without stopping. So I hope that that's something that's helpful for you if you need, some consistent, calming stories read. Thank you for being here. If you haven't yet subscribed, please consider it. I post new bedtime stories every Tuesday night at 8 o'clock Eastern. And if you love this story or others, please like them and comment below. All of those things help my algorithm and help my channel get out to more people, to help more people. So thank you so much. I have time-stamped some areas in my video below. Especially, there's some people who don't want the guided stretch and breathing exercise to calm your body before the story. So you can actually skip straight to the story if you want. So just head to the description. Anyway, I hope you all have a great week, and I will see you again next Tuesday. Thanks for being here. Now, bring your attention to your breath. Inhale deeply through your nose, filling your lungs completely, and hold for a moment. And exhale slowly through your mouth. Let any tension melt away. Take another slow breath in, hold it, and out. And with each breath, feel your body becoming lighter, your mind quieter. Imagine yourself standing at the edge of a serene lake. The water so still it mirrors the sky. The air is warm, carrying the soft scent of rain and blooming exotic flowers. Each breath you take connects you more deeply to this place of peace and tranquility. Now, gently begin to stretch, starting with your neck. If you can, slowly tilt your head to one side, feeling a soft pull along your neck and shoulder. Hold for a moment and then gently switch sides. Now roll your shoulders back in slow circular motions, releasing any tension stored there. Let your movements be smooth and effortless, like ripples spreading across calm water. Stretch your arms overhead, reaching toward the sky as if touching the first light of dawn. Hold for a breath and then slowly lower your arms, letting them rest naturally. Now, if you're sitting, extend your legs out in front of you and point your toes. You can kind of do the same if you're lying down, and flex them back and forth, feeling the stretch along your calves. Do gentle circles with your ankle, and with each movement, allow your body to soften, to release any last traces of stress or tension. You are fully here, fully present in this safe moment. Now, imagine yourself stepping onto the deck of your floating bungalow. The wood is warm beneath your feet, the lake stretching out before you in endless shades of blue and green. A light breeze carries the distant sound of birds waking in the trees, and you dip your toes into the water, feeling its cool embrace ripple outward. A sense of calm washes over you, as if the lake itself is sharing its stillness. With each breath, you feel more at ease, more connected to the beauty of this place. In this moment, there is nothing to do, nowhere to be, only the quiet rhythm of your breath and the gentle heartbeat of the lake beneath you. Take one last deep breath in and slowly exhale. Carry this sense of calm with you as we begin our story. You are exactly where you need to be. Now, let's journey to the floating bungalows in Thailand together. The journey begins with a gentle boat ride across a still jade green lake, nestled deep within the embrace of Thailand's towering limestone cliffs. The air is thick with the scent of salty water and lush foliage, a fragrant mixture of blooming orchids and a sweet, woody aroma of nearby banyan trees. A warm breeze brushes against your skin, carrying the distant sound of cicadas in harmony with the rhythmic lapping of water against the boat's wooden hull. As the boat glides forward, the floating bungalows come into view. Small, charming wooden structures perched atop the water, their thatched roofs blending seamlessly with the surrounding rainforest. The lake is a mirror, reflecting the deep emerald of the jungle and the pale blues of the sky, creating a dreamlike world where everything is softened by gentle ripples. The boat slows as it approaches the bungalows, the soft thud of the hull against the dock echoing in the quiet air. A wooden walkway extends over the water, inviting you aboard. And as you step onto the dock, the plank feels warm beneath your bare feet, kissed by the golden afternoon sun. The water laps gently at the edges, as if welcoming you with an unspoken promise of serenity. Your bungalow is a sanctuary, a perfect blend of rustic charm and quiet luxury. The wooden walls, polished smooth with time, hold the faint scent of the forest, carrying whispers of rain and sun. A large bed sits in the center, draped in soft, white linens that billow slightly as the breeze drifts through the open window. From this window, the world stretches infinitely. Rolling green hills, mist curling lazily at the peaks, and the lake surface shimmering in the fading light. Stepping outside onto your private deck, you breathe in the pure, untouched air. The sky is painted in hues of violet and gold, a slow-moving watercolor above the stillness of the lake. You sit at the edge, dipping your toes into the cool, crystal-clear water. Tiny ripples spiral outward, distorting the reflections of the clouds floating above. The water embraces your skin, sending a gentle shiver up your spine, a contrast to the warmth of the evening air. As darkness settles, the jungle awakens with a different symphony, a chorus of chirping frogs, the occasional rustle of leaves as nocturnal creatures stir. Lanterns glow softly along the walkway, their golden light flickering like fireflies in the night. You curl up in a hammock on the deck, the gentle swaying lulling you into a peaceful haze. The rhythmic sound of the water, the distant call of an owl, and the whisper of the wind through the trees wrap around you like a lullaby. Tomorrow, the sun will rise over the lake, painting the world anew. But for now, you rest, cradled by the arms of the floating bungalow, floating somewhere between dreams and waking, the gentle heartbeat of the water guiding you into sleep. The first light of dawn now filters through the open window, casting golden threads across the wooden floor of your bungalow. The lake outside is utterly still, reflecting the soft hues of the sky as night transitions to morning. You stretch beneath the cool sheets, the air carrying a faint scent of fresh rain. Somewhere in the distance, a bird calls, its song a gentle invitation to wake. Stepping onto your deck, you are greeted by the hush of the waking world. The water is smooth as glass, its surface shifting only as a single fish breaks through for a fleeting moment before vanishing beneath. The mist that lingers over the lake is slowly dissolving, revealing the towering limestone cliffs, their peaks kissed by the morning sun. You dip your toes into the lake, the coolness refreshing against your skin, and it sends tiny ripples outward into the vast, tranquil expanse. After a slow and peaceful breakfast, a plate of fresh tropical fruit, and a steaming cup of Thai tea, you make your way down the wooden walkway where a small canoe waits at the water's edge. The polished paddle rests beside it, glinting softly in the golden light. With a gentle push, the canoe glides away from the bungalow, the water barely making a sound as you move through it. The lake is alive in the morning, yet still peaceful. Paddling slowly, you drift toward a quiet cove where the jungle leans towards the water's edge, its branches trailing their fingertips along the surface. The air is thick with the scent of warm leaves and blooming orchids, and you can hear the rustling of unseen creatures deep within the trees. A sudden movement catches your eye. A family of long-tailed macaques perched on a low-hanging branch, their golden brown fur catching the light as they leap playfully between the vines. One watches you curiously, tilting its head as if contemplating your presence before returning to its morning routine. Further along, the jungle echoes with the calls of tropical birds. Emerald green parrots flit between the trees, their bright wings flashing like scattered gems against the dense foliage. A brilliant blue kingfisher darts across the water's surface, disappearing into the canopy in a flash of iridescence. You pause, letting the canoe drift in the gentle current, simply watching the quiet world unfold around you. A soft splash draws your gaze downward. Beneath the canoe, a school of tiny fish moves in synchronized patterns, their silver bodies flashing under the dappled sunlight. Then, in the distance, a great hornbill emerges from the trees, its massive wings beating slowly as it soars over the water. Its yellow and black beak, an unmistakable mark of the rainforest's grandeur. The morning passes in a dreamlike rhythm. Paddle, glide, drift. Paddle, glide, drift. The sunlight shifts, dappling the water in golden patterns, illuminating the tiny fish darting just beneath the surface. You take a deep breath, inhaling the quiet serenity of this untouched paradise, feeling the weight of the world dissolve in the hush of the lake. As the afternoon light softens, you set off on one last adventure, a guided trek through a hidden jungle trail. The scent of damp earth and jasmine fills the air as you follow a winding path beneath towering trees. Along the way, you spot a slow-moving monitor lizard basking on a rock, its scales glistening like ancient armor. High above, dusky langurs peer down with wide, curious eyes, their dark faces framed by soft, silvery fur. At the end of the trail, a secluded waterfall spills into a clear emerald pool. You wade into the cool water, feeling its refreshing embrace before floating on your back, watching sunlight filter through the leaves. The moment lingers, weightless and timeless. As dusk falls, you return to the bungalow, where lanterns flicker along the wooden walkway. You savor a final meal on your deck, the flavors of lemongrass and coconut mingling with the crisp night air. The lake glows in the moonlight, smooth and infinite, and curling into bed, the gentle rhythm of the waves beneath the bungalow lulls you towards sleep. The night hums with the whisper of the jungle, and as you drift into dreams, the lake holds you in its quiet embrace, promising that this peace will always be part of you